investigating the world of bulletproof cars, and our trail has brought us deep underground to a secret test laboratory in northern France. Weeks of tense negotiating have gained us access to the place every baddie in the world would love to come. The world's leading car armourer.
It's here that our bulletician works to keep the Range Rover defences one step ahead of the terrorists' attacks by making ever more sophisticated bullets, lethal concoctions of high-octane gunpowder, lead cores and steel tips. Then he tests them against the armour that lines the cars.
No penetration means it's a pass, so we know, for now, the steel is ahead of the game. It's a never-ending battle, and for a couple of close-up facts, we spoke to Nick Uden, the man the rich and famous go to for advice. Nick, the thing that most people are always interested in, they're fascinated by this glass. I mean, how thick have we got here?
This is 38mm thick. This is a multi-laminate. Best quality glass comes from Italy, we find at the moment.
Normal windscreens consist of a piece of plastic sandwiched between two pieces of glass. Bulletproof glazing is the same, just made of more layers and is of a higher quality to keep it optically correct. When windows are this thick, it's easy to see why a new set of glass for a Range Rover costs £25,000.
But how have they protected the well-known weak spots of seams and joins?
Well, we've thought of that. This is the whole idea of the design. What we've got here, if you look around here, we've got what we call a splash return or overlap.
And what's that made of?
This is armoured steel.
Armoured steel lips that form a perfect seal to catch any stray rounds and stop so-called ballistic leakage.
Add in laser-cut Swedish steel all round, an anti-tamper exhaust that redirects gases if it's blocked, and a self-sealing fuel tank like the ones in helicopters, and you've got a 165 grand 4-ton fortress.
But how does the weight affect performance? Well, this red Range Rover is standard and obviously faster to 60. Surprisingly though, the silver armoured car stops first thanks to beefier brakes. However, at high speeds, physics takes over and the extra momentum is harder to slow down. When it comes to handling a slalom, the normal car feels more composed and opens up a considerable lead. The armoured version's stiffer front anti-roll bar compensates for the extra weight, but causes the inside wheel to lift dramatically before the traction control cuts in to save you.
We also check the run-flat tyres. They're 3 times thicker than normal and let you drive for 30 miles after they've been shot. But if running away seems too defensive, join us later after the dust has settled for the 5th gear school of offensive driving.